CBS 2's Tracee Carrasco live on the ground near Funtown Pier, and she has the scene's latest conditions. Tracee?
Well, let's get right to this Funtown Pier behind me. Now, we got here about a half an hour ago, and in that time, it has just completely gone up in flames. Look at that thick black smoke that we are seeing now. We're about a block away from Coors Ice Cream Shop, where the fire started around 2:15 this afternoon. And now we do have some video from Chopper 2 HD, and you can see this area of the fire. It is spreading very quickly. Now, the winds out here, very heavy winds, not helping with those firefighting efforts at all. We don't know how many buildings this fire has spread to right now, but we've heard that firefighters and residents around the area had to be treated for smoke inhalation. Now, the ice cream shop where this fire started, Coors Ice Cream Shop, now it was in a portion of the boardwalk that was rebuilt following extensive damage from Hurricane Sandy. Now, if you'll remember, this area of Seaside Park is near where that roller coaster was pushed into the ocean, and now several people out here very upset. They have been out here for several hours watching their beloved pier just burn down after that devastation from Hurricane Sandy. Now, let's come back out live to our picture here. This Funtown Pier is just about to collapse, it looks like. Several fire crews out here from various agencies around the area. I've seen unclear how many firefighters are out here working on this fire. They don't appear to have control of it yet, just because of the winds that we are seeing, and this Funtown Pier, these flames and the smoke is just getting worse and worse by the minute. Dana?
Tracee, tell me about the people who are standing there. I know there have been evacuations, and they are keeping residents and others away. What's the mood there?
You know, the mood obviously very quiet, very sad. A lot of people just in shock watching this pier burn, watching this fire get worse and worse as the hours go on. Several people that I've spoken with have been out here since 2 o'clock when the fire started, and the mood is the same. A lot of people upset that the pier just reopened, and after the devastation from Hurricane Sandy, now this, and now they're wondering if this area can ever be rebuilt again. And from what I'm hearing is most of the buildings in the area, they are businesses, they are not homes, so I don't believe any homes are in danger yet. But of course, we are on one side of the fire. We can't see how far it's spreading or exactly where it is spreading to, but as you can see, this Funtown Pier, in just the short time we've been on the air with you, you can see that it is, these flames are just getting worse, and you can see it starting to collapse, and it looks like it's starting to fall.
All right, Tracee Carrasco live in Seaside Park, very close, as you can see, from the fire burning right behind her. Tracee Carrasco, she's on the ground with the fire burning near, but you're in a safe place. Tracee, what's the update from you, please?
Well, just a few minutes ago, that entire Funtown Pier just collapsed, and you can see still burning thick, heavy black smoke and flames. And with me right now is Christine. She was actually inside the ice cream shop when the fire started this afternoon. Tell me a little bit about what happened this afternoon here.
We were in the stand just doing our normal cleanup at the end of the year, getting the stand ready to close down, and we smelled smoke. So we started looking around to make sure nothing was on fire in our stand, and our manager came running in, told us to get out. We came around the corner, and there was smoke coming up through the boardwalk in front of Biscayne Candy, and we ran to go close our stand that was open, and by the time we got back, it was just thick black smoke, and we looked over and everything was just in flames.
Any idea what could have started this fire?
Honestly, I have no idea. It was smoke coming up from under the boards. Nobody saw any flames. From what I heard in the candy store, there wasn't flames yet, and we didn't have any flames or smoke coming through our stand. It just, I mean, it took over.
Explain the area where the ice cream shop is, what is around, what buildings might have possibly also caught on fire.
I mean, the sawmill is right across from the Coors. Right next to the candy stand is Cupper's Fries, which I believe is now gone. And then right next to that was Park Seafood, which I saw flames coming out of the roof. I believe this the building's still standing, but who knows for how much longer.
Now, was the ice cream shop damaged during the hurricane?
Our ice cream stand was not. We got very lucky with all that. We had basement flooding in one of our stands, but all of our equipment was fine, so we got very lucky, but now the entire stand is gone.
Now, how does it feel to see this afternoon?
It's completely devastating. I mean, we've been through so much this past year with Hurricane Sandy, and now to have this happen is just, I can't, there's no words. It's just completely indescribable pain, honestly.
Well, thank you very much, Christine. The same exact feeling from most people around here. A lot of just upset, very sad to see this pier burning, this whole area on fire, especially after Hurricane Sandy.
CBS 2's Tracee Carrasco, who was the first reporter live on the scene. Tracee?
Good evening, Christine. Well, it has just started raining out here, which is a bit of welcome relief for these fire crews who have been out here for several hours, nearly 10 hours now. You can see that they are still putting some water out on that fire, which we're hearing is fully contained and finally under control.
Firefighters working into the late evening hours, trying to gain the upper hand on this massive, out-of-control fire that consumed a portion of the Seaside Park boardwalk on Thursday afternoon. From up above in Chopper 2 HD, you can see the thick black smoke and heavy flames engulfing more than a dozen buildings. Chrissy Hemingway was working at Coors Ice Cream Shop where the fire may have started.
We were in the stand just doing our normal cleanup at the end of the year, getting the stand ready to close down, and we smelled smoke. Our manager came running in, told us to get out. We came around the corner and there was smoke coming up through the boardwalk.
Governor Chris Christie arrived hours after the fire started, calling it an unthinkable situation.
Listen, I said when I got my first full briefing before I left Trenton to come here, I said to my staff, I feel like I want to throw up. And that's me.
Winds 30 to 40 miles per hour causing the fire to spread quickly from boardwalk building to building, destroying at least 20 businesses, including the iconic Funtown Pier. All of this as residents watched in disbelief as it collapsed.
And all of a sudden it just took off because of the wind. The wind was coming out of the south. Well, you got the ice cream shop, you got the Sawmill Pub, you got Berkeley Sweets, you got seafood stands. A lot of these stands have been up here for 40, 50 years, and now it's all gone.
The fire also spread to neighboring Seaside Heights, taking with it at least 7 businesses. Strong winds not the only issue for firefighters.
Now, there also have been some challenges with water supply because of damage to the system post-Sandy. And so in order to work around this, we are drawing lines from Barnegat Bay.
Crews even used heavy machinery to rip out a section of recently replaced boardwalk to create a fire line, hoping to stop the flames from spreading. While firefighters continue to work through the night, this small Jersey Shore community can only look ahead to the future.
Listen, this is us, so we'll, as soon as this is over, we'll pick ourselves up, we'll dust ourselves off, and we'll get back to work.
Now you can see that there are still several crews out here, nothing in comparison to what was out here earlier this afternoon. Crews will be out here throughout the night, likely until tomorrow afternoon. Again, it is still way too early to speculate on what caused this massive fire. Reporting live from Seaside Park, New Jersey, Tracee Carrasco, CBS 2 News.
Tracee, thank you.